it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
Respect my authority!
There we go. Now we have sound. So basically, I said that you all are awesome, and I said hello to all of you. So, we can't hear you. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And the thing about Moleman is, yeah, that Moleman works like he used to before. Now, whether that is an accident or intentional, we don't know yet. But yeah, Moleman works the way he used to before.
I am the Senate.
I can showcase that with like a 3-star Moleman. I pretty much said, yes, Eric, give me money. And I didn't even had to be heard.
Shut up
and
and take my money.
knew.
Eric Nelson $2. We can't hear you.
You can hear me now, can't you? Right. So you can bring in a 3-star Moleman and... Kingman and King Groot both get fixed, but Moleman not. Suspicious? Yeah. So I do think it's intentional, but hopefully intentional. But yeah. So we can... Why was he hitting things? I don't know. Thumbnail's too awesome. Love it. Well, I'm glad you like the thumbnail. I was gonna put my, like, you know, generic I need units thumbnail, but then I decided, you know what, let's make an extra effort today. Okay, so see, come on, hit my block, come on, really? You stupid. Been farming Levi's all day. Nice. Good. Good. Inventory cap increase. Very nice thing. Who's the best champ to one-shot Medusa and 6.3 boss? Nick Fury is very good. Who else is good? Warlock was working very well. Jane buff video? Yeah, I will record one. I'll record 2 videos actually about that buff. Archangel is probably one of the best ones. Archangel and Symbiote Supreme are really good. There you go. Did I forget? Did I forget about what? You mean sound? No, it's just that sometimes after I switch off my PC, I don't know, mic doesn't want to start up properly, so I need to plug it in and out again. That normally fixes it. Okay. Proof that Moleman. See? Frenzy active. True accuracy active. Jane Foster always... Yeah, Jane Foster basically still sucks. Basically. Null worth the Class Awakening gem. I mean, you want to get Null to a higher sig in general, but I do think he's worth it if you have rest of the good cosmics, you know, sorted. That energy flow is not working. I haven't tried it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. Do I think Sauron can do Medusa fight? No, I don't think Sauron can do Medusa fight. Oh yeah, Moleman is really good against Medusa too. Absolutely. But yeah, We'll see. Hopefully Moleman remains the same. In which case, I'm still gonna be pissed. if you know, obviously I'm gonna be happy, but I would have picked Moleman from my 2021 selector. I'll tell you that much. You know, my Moleman would be duped right now if I knew that they're leaving him alone. It's like, do whatever you will, you still end up bamboozled. But yeah, if I thought Moleman is not getting changed, you know, I would have picked him from my 2021 selector over APOC dupe, because I do think that Moleman's dupe is, you know, still more useful than APOC's. Okay, is Moleman dodge nerf? That, well, yeah. I mean, Moleman at the moment, after update, has not been nerfed. That bug fix has not been implemented. Wait in void sig 90 overseer or say for IBOM. What level is overseer? If overseer is awakened, then overseer in my opinion. The Mad Lad did it, survive the bug fix. Yeah, the Mad Lad did it. He doesn't counter buffet. Well, you don't have to. Well, he does with despair, for instance. Oh, you should have gone for Moleman dupe regardless, because even without bureaucracy.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, true, maybe. But
Victor Amen to $1.99. Awaken Void, Sig 90, Overseer or save for a bomb.
But yeah, I'd probably pick Overseer if Overseer is awakened. Can I explore this map? I think I can before the update. I do have some rituals in this. But yeah, maybe I should have gone for Moleman, but I just think I wouldn't use Moleman all that much. Yeah, still no official announcement whether it's intentional or not. So I'm going to be waiting for that very, very carefully. But at the moment, well, at the very least, for today, he's alive. Hey, what's up, Ankit? I like skill issues. Kingpin is definitely much more busted right now. Read second to last. Well, I read your last. Jesus Christ, how many comments do you want me to read? Overseer isn't awakened, but I have class awakening gem. Well, both more or less equally. I read the second to last. Oh, Victor is coming in as a dollar daddy as well. Overseer isn't awakened, but have a class awakening gem. I would, because here's the thing. Science class is very, very signature stone thirsty. So using the gems is also a very tricky thing, because you also will want to have a decent amount of accompanying.
Victor Amen to $1.99. Overseer isn't awakened but have a class awakened gem.
So I think at the moment, for now, I would do Void. For now. Because eventually you're going to get more rank up materials. And, you know, because my personality is always like, I want to be super sure whenever I commit to a champion with a gem and or 6 stones. And I want to be able to do it, you know, as I'm there. So I would do Void. I would not sig up Void, you know, past sig 120, sig 130. And then I'd start accumulating signature stones for whatever you're going to do science class next. And that's another kind of useful thing, you know, you cross that bridge when you get to it, because you never know.
$4.99. Hey KT, I have Craven at R3 awakened. Should I take up awakened Agent Venom for the synergy with Craven or Stealth Spidey for the Scorpion synergy?
Well, the thing is, do you have Scorpion? That's the first thing, because the Agent Venom with Craven still shit. You need Scorpion for both of them. So what I would do, I would, you know, have your Craven wherever it is, and just autoplay the quest, yeah. And leave both Agent Venom and Stealthy for now.
Shut up and take my money.
Eric Nelson $3.01.
And I'll wait till I get Scorpion first before I decide on anything else. And if I do get Scorpion, I'd personally more likely rank up Stealth Suit Spidey, because Stealth Suit Spidey just needs the Scorpion synergy, and there's no need for Trinity. But then if you get into that whole setup, then I'd rank up Agent Venom as the next piece. So yes, Heinz, I would first, before doing anything else, make sure that you have that Scorpion, because without Scorpion, Agent Venom is just garbage. even with Craven's energy, really. And Eric's coming in with 301 saying line. Okay, I'll check out the line. With $501 here. So, where's Eric's? Are you effing kidding me? What's up there? Mallman didn't get nerfed. At the moment, he has not been nerfed. We don't know whether it's an intentional or unintentional thing, but Mallman did not get changed. Okay, so you have increase in the catalyst. Very good. Very good. Sounds about right there. Very decent catalyst situation. You have more tier 2 alphas than I do right now, I'll tell you that much. But it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. The inventory cap increase with Sigil is quite noticeable. We don't know if Mallman is not getting nerfed. That's the thing. We know that Mallman has not been nerfed yet. We don't know if that's by accident, ineptitude, or a decision that they have made. Yeah. We need to wait for, you know, just open 3070 for season get 13 tech. Yeah, that sounds familiar. On my stream when I was ranking, I opened like 40 summon. I got like 2 mystics when I needed mystic ones or something. Where's to start with? No official statement. Yeah, there is no official statement from Kebab yet. Only thing that we do know for a fact is that at the moment he's working like he did pre-buff, pre-update. Look at my first rank for skin. Oh, Kingpin is an awesome rank for. Supposed to be nerfed, yeah. It could potentially, it could be reverted, or well, I mean, potentially they might just leave him alone. They might just leave him alone, but we don't know. People's hardcore revive grind, including you. I guess you use refills to farm heaps. No, I don't use refills. Not much, anyways. Blitzkrieg. You will today. Because I don't, you know, you can kind of, first of all, I don't really do like a hardcore revive farms anyways. I don't ever really need it for virtual anything. If I do farm revives, I just kind of do it nonchalantly with whatever energy I have. I very rarely use energy refills for it. And the reason for it typically is virtually about 9-10 months of the year, my stash is absolutely full or overflowing. And then Kabam does release something like, I don't know, Abyss or, you know, sets of Karina challenges and stuff like that. And then I empty out my stash either completely or to a degree. And then meantime, I just kind of slowly refill it. And for most part, again, yeah, like 10-11 months of the year, I live with virtually full stash. Like you can see here, you know, potions, you know, I have plenty of all of these potions. I have 30 of these. I need to claim, so, you know, level 5 potions, I need to get a few more. Everything else is, you know, virtually full. And when it comes to revives, then you can see I have 19 of the smaller ones, 19 of the level 2 ones, then 10 and 15 of these ones. Then I plus have some extra of the Valentine's Day revives left over, some of these like team potions and stuff. So I'm never like particularly fussed about farming tons of these. If I know I'm going to be using a bunch, sometimes I do kind of casually went past my Mimi's time. Well then, it's alright. I'm sure you're going to be okay. Today is Eternity of Pain. Yes, today Eternity of Pain stream later for sure. They better not touch Molly, they won't be happy. Yeah, well, obviously if they leave Mallman alone, that's the... You know, I'd still be pissed for them doing this entire thing. I'd still be upset with them. And also for another reason, because my Mallman would be awakened right now if I thought they were not going to nerf him. Because, you know, we had 2021 selector, 2020 selector. I had, you know, basically to pick in between I-Bomb and... I had to pick in between I-Bomb and Mallman, and, you know, I would have picked Mallman if I thought he's not nerfed. Toad Basic? I don't think Toad Basic is going to go to... then again, I think... I'm really not up to date with the arena scores. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is higher than most basics, because Toad is quite popular for battlegrounds. Like, very good for battlegrounds. And it's the first time he's in the basic. So he's, you know, he's still in the featured crystal. So, you know, he's a new champion that many people haven't had all that much chance of acquiring. So I wouldn't be surprised if Toad does go quite high. What's up, Modcard? How are you doing? And welcome everybody who jumped on from Max's stream. Carnage good? Carnage is alright, but he's very fun. I don't think it's going to be 90 million high, but I think it's going to be quite high. Yeah, I know, Moleman, like, you know, I know that dupe, but then you would also want him at high sig, wouldn't you? And then at low health, you know, you can do quite significantly more damage. Oh. Awaken Moleman does basically double the damage special 2 at lower HP. Yep. Green's volume, you use like 50 plus revives install alone, let's say another 50 combined for that stash. You don't have. You do have about 100 revives sitting on your stash. I mean, obviously, if I know Green's challenges are coming, I'm gonna probably farm another like 20 or so. But even at this point, if I have 19 and 19 of level 1 and 2s, that makes it 38. I had 10 of the level 3 ones, I think, and 15 of the higher ones, so that's basically 40 plus 25, that's 65 there. I had like 5 or 10 of the Valentine's Day revives. That's what, 70, 75. Then I had another 10 of and 10 Valentine's team revives, which is, you know, 80 something, and then I had the 7 team revives that we get. So, you know, at any given time I typically do have around 80, 90 plus revives sitting in my stash. And then there's obviously the 4-hour crystals that you can pop open if you really need some more. Yeah, you can farm a bit more. But yeah, like by the time Karina's challenges were around, I did have over 100 revives in the stash without like savagely farming for it. So after all the drum board, Moleman, Kabam did nothing. Well, we don't know exactly whether it was intentional, but you know, yeah, at the moment they haven't done anything to Moleman. On the road trip to my bro, and I set up playlist, and we just listen on the road. Good luck, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, at the moment they have done nothing. Heracon cascading failure in AQ actually heals. Yeah, I use those cascading failure nodes. I remember when I still played those maps quite often to heal with several champions. Quite a neat little thing that you can do. Until war is moment. Oh yeah, in high tier war you would definitely see a significant decrease in Moleman usage. Can you give your opinion on Shang-Chi? I just pulled him on Kingpin. Shang-Chi is a very good champion. You know, I do think he's a top 5 skill champion. Very useful. Some of the best slow in the game. Some of the best access to like stuns and stuff. I know. It's a very good champion. That's what I think about Shang-Chi. Commonly Act 7 100%, got tech rank 3 to 4 gem, confused between Nimrod and Warlock and Ultron. Nimrod's unawakened and both Warlock and Ultron both are. In your case, well, I mean, I would personally want to rank up Nimrod the most, but I would want to get him awakened before I do. Otherwise, I'd probably personally, for my personal reasons, which is, you know, thinking of Alliance War and Battlegrounds and stuff, mainly, I'd rank up Warlock before I do Ultron. I love Ultron though. Ultron's awesome as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong in ranking up your Ultron, but I'd pick Warlock in that case. As energy overcharge works. I have not tried the energy overcharge, but I have heard it doesn't work. Have you fought Fury with Omega Sentinel yet? The heal block he puts him immediately at 30% in his second phase. Does it? I don't think I have done Fury with Omega Sentinel. It could be quite good. Any leak on EOP champs? No, I haven't seen any leaks about MDO Pen yet. You know me, like if there was a leak I would have made a video on it. Buff the rewards. Yeah, I doubt. I really doubt that they're gonna buff the rewards. I think at best they might change it to some different way. At best they might change it to some different way where we can get them quicker after we actually finish. But I really doubt that they actually, you know, improve the rewards. I highly doubt it. Even though after the July sales and how much crap they threw at us there, I'd almost kind of, you know, really expect them to increase the rewards. Like, I barely use them, but I never see them past my stash limits. I'm trying to get my green. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there with the revives brought, but yeah, I'm just saying how the revive saturation always works out with me. It's just that I always have them, you know, some 10, 20 in overflow at any given time. If I know a big piece of content is coming up, I'm probably gonna farm another 20 or 30, you know, for that time. But past that, I never really farm revives. Just do the daily events. Whenever you get to pick up a revive, nice, you get to do that. Sometimes, you know, Kabam compensations come. Like, I have some still unclaimed revives from that energy whatever thing that they sent to us, where we got like 10 energy refills, few heals and stuff like that. So I still haven't claimed that. Most just always. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Savage. I appreciate that. Kabam taking back the Mole God nerf. Well, we don't know exactly what Kabam is meant to do. Yeah. The thing that we do know that Mole Man at the moment is not nerfed. He works like he did before update. Got the 6-9X from Cavalier and chose Shang-Chi instead of Maestro. You mean Overseer? Yeah, I think that's a fairly solid choice. Yeah, the inventory cap didn't increase immediately, it increased later. This is also kind of funny. Yeah, I do think that aside from high tier war, Mole Man would still be an awesome champion, but you know, ultimately, for high tier players, high tier war and, you know, stuff like that is what brings those champions a lot of value. So I can Kitty you generic, would I regret it if I get a mutant jump? I don't think so. I mean, I gave Kitty my generic. Don't regret it. There's always new champions coming out, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, I have given Kitty my generic. Yeah, I think, you know, at best, what they might have done is change the way they distribute the rewards, but I don't think there would be actual rewards increase. Even though I feel like they went... Here's what I think about Eternity of Pain. It's kind of like Summer of Pain discount light, stretched out unnecessarily long. Summer of Pain was like 10 times better of an event because the single event featured 3 sets of rewards. You had the first top milestones, then you had actual final week top milestones, and you had final week completion and exploration rewards. And the entire event, Summer of Pain, was just better. Like, you know, it was. And like Eternity of Pain finale just kind of, I don't know. It really bummed me out when they just released those fights in succession. There was nothing interesting. The objectives were dull as well, kind of. And I'm not, you know, I don't think it's a bad event in a sense that, here's the thing. If we haven't had Summer of Pain, I think it's a good event, probably. But whenever I put them next to each other, Eternity of Pain is just a very cheap knockoff discount version of Summer of Pain. And obviously, you know, having an event like that is still much better than if Kabam didn't do anything. But at the same time, after having played Summer of Pain, I really don't feel impressed or excited about Eternity of Pain. So, you know, I mean, it's playable, it's doable. Some of the fights are fun, I'm sure they will be. But overall, the entire event just feels like a really kind of like stripped down budget version, you know, power band type of thing for like an actual good stuff. So the stream title, what does that mean? Mole Man not getting nerfed? We don't know if he is or if he is not getting nerfed. What we know is that currently, Kabam has not nerfed him, which they were meant to. You know, Kabam was meant to bug fix Mole Man. The bug still exists in the game. We don't know whether it's intentional or accidental, because with Kabam it could be either way. So I'm waiting for an official kind of like post from Kabam. But at the moment, you know, see how Mole Man, he still works like he used to. It gives me an entire rank 4 or 2 full cats. I think it's fine, to be honest. Could be better for sure. Well, the thing about it is as well that Eternity of Pain is scattered across the year. So unless they update the rewards, what you need to know that, you know, within a year, the Tier 5 basic, for instance, will be way, way less valuable. Sorry, Tier 6 basic. You know what I mean? It's one thing that resource is kind of like stacked now, but it's kind of like when they introduced KVQ. You know, KVQ rewards and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, at the very start, might be decent, but a year down the line, would you look at those rewards at the same time, same way? It's a very long period of time for a game. The thing I hate about EOP is that I couldn't do first 3 weeks in the first cycle because it wasn't available for cows. I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to hate on EOP. I'm just saying it's, you know, utterly underwhelming in comparison to Summer Pain. Planning on buying some July for offers on Thronebreaker, and as soon as I saw the offers, I just closed the game. They were so horrible. For Thronebreakers, they were definitely more underwhelming than I thought they would be. For Paragons, they were great, without a doubt. Well, no. Says they are nerfing him with the upcoming update, which came out yesterday. Why does tomorrow matter? They are nerfing him in the... Oh. Thomas says they are nerfing him in patch notes. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Well, let's see. Thronebreaker, yeah, Thronebreaker unit offers I think were good. What were the max rewards for Thronebreaker? Was the yeah, it was about a rank 4 champion. Pin that, please. 1 second. Pin what, please? Not sure Malone will get nerfed anytime soon. He's not nerfed at the moment. There you go. Right now. But yeah, currently he has not been nerfed. That's the thing. And Eternity of Pain you could get in total of a full rank 4 pretty much.
Shut
if you
up
bought
and take
everything.
my money.
W0LV3R1N310 hashtag llamas £5. May the llama of happiness forever spit in your direction.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Hope you also provide some wet towels or something. I think that's about 650-ish. Thank you very much, llama. Appreciate that. I don't think Kabam has yet posted. One second. Oh yeah, Eternity of Pain is half a catalyst of each for Thronebreakers. Oh. What else we can apply into it? Well, yeah, it doesn't look like Kabam has replied anything at all still about Mallman. What's up, Yash? How are you doing? I think 4 Thronebreaker deals were good for barely Thronebreaker and mid Thronebreaker. Paragon and almost Paragon. I understand disappointment. Benefit greatly. Fair play. Got 69 pieces of my work today. You got 69 pieces of what? What are you doing at work? What kind of job do you do? Are you like a... Are you an OnlyFans or something? Oh, you kind of look like Wolverine. Yeah, I do need to go get a beard trim. I won 10 pounds in scratch kind, so I would share. Oh, nice. That's very sweet. Appreciate that. So 5 options for Abyss Collector. Aegon, Strife. Apox actually, I think very good too. But yeah, definitely Aegon and Strife are the kind of like the commonly best test options. Other than that, who else works there well? Aegon and Strife, and then Apox works well, quite well. After that, I think Falcon can be decent. Corvus, if you have 4 charges, can do well enough, I think. And I think that about makes it 5. Yes, no, something like that. That fight is just a stupid fight. See, Mr. Noobs, this is what happens when you change your name. Would I recommend people still holding up on ranking up New Moment? Yes. At least for a couple of days till Kabam makes, you know, some sort of official statement about it. Sub damage. I do think Kabam is gonna, you know, address the situation some point today. And then, you know, we can decide what we want to do. I'm thinking maybe to grind for Valkyrie, by the way. What do you guys think? Hey, what's up? Major. A 6-star Kitty at rank 3 and awaken. Should I give my 7 port? Well, I gave Kitty my generic gem. So, I don't know, you know. I personally did. What I would do if I was you... I'm not sure. Reaper. Kabam after them all got dodges in there. He's too powerful to be left alive. Probably. Really? Oh yeah, Kingpin update is very good. Oh yeah. Anybody spoiling Thor? That's an immediate permanent ban on this channel. There are a few things I hate more in this world than people who spoil crap. So, absolutely 100%. Anybody that spoils anything about Thor, do not want to see you ever again. Even if you joke about spoilers and say some ridiculous things, I hate when people do that. And yeah, I don't tolerate spoilers at all, like any capacity. Well, okay, top 3 prestige, like you said, Katie. Yep. Exactly. Restrict the usage of eyeball nose emojis. We can, if you want to. It is quite creepy, I must admit, when the Venge does it. Valkyrie is top 3 in prestige at rank 4 level. Just bring back the harder version. Yeah, I would absolutely love that. Grandmaster's Gauntlet with chapter 2. That's even harder. I would absolutely love that. What is the amount of TF5 CC we'll be getting from the buffed rewards of Cav? 20% instead of 10%. Basically. Yeah, Valkyrie is kicking Kirk out of top 5 prestige. That is absolutely true. Oh, okay, hit me. Yeah. Looks like it'll be the best MCU. Well, we'll see. I hope it is. My also valuation of the movie will definitely depend on how they treat Thor. Sup? Wait, what's up, Michael Santiago? How are you doing? We're not doing a poll on that. Kabam decide on prestige and champion. It used to be based on things. It's actually a very fun story. Prestige used to be based on your base attack, your critical rating, and your block proficiency, I think, and a few other in-game stats. I'm sure it, you know, took other stats in consideration too, to some smaller degree, but it primarily used to depend on your base attack rating and some crit rating and stuff like that. So basically your actual in-game champion stats. That's how it happened for first year and a half or so. But then there was about half a year's period where virtually every new champion Kabam released had higher prestige than the previous ones, or like at the very, very, very top. And then they just started randomly changing up prestige, you know, to arbitrary numbers. And I'm sorry if I thought I did. You can ping me again. I'll try to find that message. My line is a bit messy. I promise. I try to get back as many people as I can, but I can't always reply to everyone. Roman numeral 17. So ping me again. If I don't reply to you in like a day or two, just, you know, ping me again, because I often do lose messages online. It's just one of those things that happens when you have like 20,000 messages. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, prestige used to be tied to champion stats and attributes, but then they kind of got greedy. They started releasing every new champion's higher prestige, and then they severed that link. And at that point, prestige kind of became an arbitrary number that somebody in Kabam decides. Is the 20% TFICC selected at random? 10% is the Nexus and 10% is random. So now who are top 5 prestige? It's Omega Sentinel, Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, Valkyrie, and Thor Ragnarok. Gita rank 2, she's fun. Yeah, she's definitely fun. I'm seeing the movie, but I heard they treat like Thor like an imbecile. Well, if they do that, then I'm probably not gonna be all that over the moon over it. Thought Quicksilver is gonna be top 5 prestige champ. Yeah, it is quite possible. That, you know, I do expect Quicksilver to be in top 5 as well, yeah. More than likely. Because they have to shake up the prestige game somehow. Because there are 2 alliances already with equal prestige, basically. Oh, this will be fun. Lucky never pulled 6-star Mega Sentinel from 4 counter. She definitely is super fun champ. Oh, Mega Sentinel is awesome. I like her. Oh no, that's the 3rd change top 5 this year. Well, the thing is, you know, we do need to have top prestige shake-up, because there are like 2 alliances with the max prestige in the game already. And there are like 2 alliances that are like 3 points short of it or something. So prestige had to kind of happen. Something had to happen with prestige. 19 points away from max prestige, but Valkyrie grinds is tempting me. Many of us from Asgard are thinking of grinding for her. Yeah, I'm considering it too. And Maulman, we don't know whether it's intentional or accidental about Maulman nerf, but at the moment in the game, Maulman functions like he did before. Knowing how to use Odin Man, does he hit very hard at rank 3? Yes, he does hit very hard at rank 3. He hits very, very, very hard at rank 3. Which is absolutely, and he's in real, the real cool thing about Odin is that he's an absolute tank. He's like a really, really chunky boy. He hardly takes any damage, and he can basically tank so many things. He really is a tanky lad. Pokemon should make it so the most usable champions have the best prestige. I would not like that. What's up, Robert? Good night. Appreciate the effort you put in responding to as many people as you can. Super awesome. Thank you, Victor. And yeah, it can get tiresome, but I think it's better. You know, I think that's what I would want the streamer to do if I watched somebody's stream and stuff like that, or reached out to somebody. So give my 6 cents. I answered that, Daddy Levi, already. I said I did give Kitty my generic, but I would. Here's the thing: new champion is almost always more important to be acquired than the dupe, because you know you can always if you don't get the champion, even if you're like the whaleist of the whales, you don't ever know when you're gonna have another chance to acquire that champion. You do know for a fact that every year awakening gems will be offered and made available to you the more time passes. So I do think it's more important to try and get that Herc. But I would give Kitty my generic personally. Who's excited for tonight's content? I am. I'm Prestige Champ, the 2nd in the month. We'll see. 2 Asgardians in top Prestige. True. But one of them is about to get kicked out. Do your title more OP than cat stickers and stuff by this? Hey, what's up, DT Melodic Metal? Been a while since I have seen you. Welcome to the stream. Do you know how the strongest team in leaderboard is generated? If I remember correctly, it had to do with Human Torch. I don't remember exactly. Somebody told me, but I forgot. Hardest piece of content so far. I don't know. I don't know how to judge it. Grandmaster Gauntlet is probably the best piece of content. It was hard and it was cool and it was fun. But you know, other than that, I'm not 100% sure how I would judge the quote-unquote hardest piece of content. I think at the time when it came out, 6.2 was probably the hardest piece of content. But obviously not anymore after 3 nerfs and rosters have run miles away from that point. Single new prestige champ, shake it up though. No, because then, you know, everybody runs after one. I actually like if they shake it up a bit harder. How about that? Single new prestige champ does shakes it up, but they can shake it up a bit harder. In 9 rank 4s now and 1 of each catalyst away from intense. Nice, very good. Congratulations. I can do my. You're about a catalyst ahead of me. I have like 1 catalyst of each. I have 8 right now, but I still have a rank up jump. Ooh, good coffee. I am happy with Kingpin buff. Yeah, I am happy with that too. Okay, you didn't read it entirely yet. No, your fault. Chat is busy. Basically, I told you which Nexus. You go for Cosmic. So which 6-star champ to go rank 6 max to rank 6? There is no such rank 6. So was Summer of Pain. Yeah, Summer of Pain was quite hard. But it was kind of like Summer of Pain weekly things. I think I maybe used one revive in one of the weeks to get one of the challenges done. Finale was much harder. But that was also because initially the Grandmaster was bugged. Yeah, so that made it a lot harder because the Grandmaster virtually had like all the nodes active instead of 1. And B, also when the finale hit, the input issues were about as bad as they were ever going to be. So a lot of deaths were, you know, I thought I dexed this. I thought I parried this. Summer of Pain was hard, but it didn't feel like fair levels of hard. You know what I mean? There was a lot of BS happening in Summer of Pain that like people don't really talk about. But if you did this Summer of Pain final week within like first day, then Grandmaster was bugged to hell and that fight was 5 times harder than it should have been. And then also you still had to deal with all the input issues that were just kind of popping up. But I think Gauntlet was the best one. Hey, what's up, Neen? How are you doing? I stopped chasing prestige and ranking who I want to game became fun again. Respect the grind. It's just fun. Yeah, it's fair enough. We each can play the game differently and it's all good. Long break from the game. That's a friend of mine who... But deep. Well then, welcome back, DT Melodical. Hopefully. Welcome back. Hopefully. There's a real difficult labyrinth event that gave the bad rewards only for Wales to complete. Oh, you mean the maze thing? No, bought back Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Yeah, I would have expected Grandmaster's Gauntlet to have come back already at some point. 100%. I don't think variance is very hard. I genuinely look at variance as basically, you know, another heavy queue. If they would release a variant next month, I would think of it as an additional monthly quest. I don't think of, you know, I don't think that content's made for me. I don't think it's hard, and I'm not particularly bothered by that content. It's kind of like, you know, yeah, Kabam said it's not made for endgame players or whatever. And, you know, I accepted that. Content that's not made for me. I don't particularly care for it. I don't think it's hard. You know, Champion's a joke now? Yeah, Champion's definitely a joke now. Why Kabam not commenting on Molman? Because it's, you know, middle of the night for them. They will probably when they get back in the office. Yeah, Champion did definitely stop a lot of people in their tracks initially. When Best Champion released in 2022. Well, I just made a Champion ranking video series where I went over the Best Champions of 2021, Best Champions 2022, and overall Best Champions of each class. and updated my tier list and overall best 15 champions in the game. So I have discussed all of that in detail in very, very long, detailed videos. You know, the videos typically range from about 40 minutes to 1 hour. And this year, at the moment, currently, I think Omega Sentinel is the best champion. I do, however, think that Scorpion might dethrone her. I just think that we need to see more of Scorpion. But we'll see. And Valkyrie is looking very, very promising too. I have returned from the Shadow Realm. Welcome back. I did 2 runs of that Bug Grandmaster as well. It was just stupid fight. Because all of the nodes are active. Sweet at taking CMM to rank 4, maybe damage. I mean, you know, let Sweet rank whoever he wants. That's what I think. It's not the rank of decision that I would make. I think there are very, very good reasons why a majority of the community has moved on from CMM. It doesn't mean that CMM is a bad champion. It just means that what she's offering, you know, for most of the players is not quite worth buying. If I have answered already, did you hear anything about why the inventory cap has not... Inventory cap has been increased. It wasn't increased initially, but then a couple hours later they did increase the inventory cap. I still feel violated by the 3 debuff compensation they gave. Yeah, I know. That thing was just ridiculous. That thing was so dumb. So, got the nerf. Well, the thing is, the Mallman is not nerfed at the moment. Yeah? We haven't had an official Kabam comment on this. Whether that's ineptitude, negligence, you know, because it's Kabam. Really. Could be any of those things. Or it's intended that they're not going to be nerfing Mallman. But at the moment, at the very least, you know, you can use Mallman as you did before. Guess who I ranked 4 today? I don't know, let me know. Tell me. Oh yeah, James is a bit peculiar individual. Don't worry about it. Man, variants are a joke? Yeah, I think so. See this video, he said this game's closer towards the end of its life cycle than its start. Do you agree? Given the fact that average mobile video game lasts for 2 years-ish. This game is already 7. You know, you need to recognize that, yeah, this game already has had an unnaturally long life cycle. Second of all, I do think the game is nearing its end of the life cycle the way you know it and I know it. I do, however, think this game has the potential to become something completely different, completely awesome, and where everything that we have done up until now is going to be just like a small kind of like a foothold in it. If they nail battlegrounds well, I think the game has a legitimate potential to become, you know, a form of, you know, an esport type of game where people are competing. More and more players are kind of getting into it. I do think there are changes coming to it, and whether the game is gonna last another 2 years or 8 years entirely depends on how well Kabam is gonna implement stuff like battlegrounds, raids, and stuff like that. So that's what I think. Okay, need to catch up the chat. Can anyone give me tips on who should I rank up my 4-star Herc or 4-star CGR? I'd go with Herc personally. I was really excited to take Mallman to rank 4 the other day, but after hearing the Nerf, I just went with Kingpin. Yeah, well, I would have picked Mallman from my 2020 selector, but I picked APOC instead. A bit on Twitter. New IT position, not much time. Fair enough. Well, I have a line chat. You can jump on that one. If you want an invite, just, you know, the line IDs and everything that you need is in the video description. Alright. These videos were awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed them. All my quick videos, coaching videos. Fair enough. Counting variants. Hard more so because... Well, I don't know. I still don't care much for variants. Damage-wise, Scorpion definitely best this year. Well, Omega Sentinel also has a very good damage in longer fights. Who are my current rank 4s? Hey, what's up, Mr. Smoke, by the way? My current rank 4s, Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, Omega Sentinel, Hercules, Thor Ragnarok, Nimrod, Mr. Negative, and Kingpin. I can do one more. Which, you know, if I do decide to grind for Valkyrie, might be Valkyrie, who knows? Otherwise, it's probably gonna be Mr. Fantastic. Your view and Seaton saying that the game is at the end of its life cycle. I mean, like, look, here's the thing. This game has died 89 billion times. I have heard, you know, I have heard at least one person say that this game is dying or very close to its death. Every, you know, week, quite literally for 5 years now. And yeah, that I kind of answer on that. I do think it could die, obviously. Definitely this game has had plenty of bumps, especially recently. But I also do think that there is, with how amazing and what kind of reaction Battlegrounds drew from a ton of players, I do think this game can become something completely different. I do not think that this game can carry on for many years with the exact same things unless the Kabam does something different, you know? Yep, okay, level synergies recently. Not really. For my 6-star Stark Spotty. Nice, congratulations, Debugger. I definitely rate Omega Sentinel over Black Cat, for sure. And Hulkling, well, Hulkling when I made that list was very, very, very new. And the thing is, Hulkling looks very great on paper, you're absolutely right. But we have seen virtually nothing from Hulkling yet because he's brand new. And I don't know about you, but I'm not the biggest fan of kind of like putting up champions in super high tiers or positions based on the initial hype and things like that. So we'll see where he lands. But yeah, about Black Cat, 100%. I have a tank for Scorpion. He's got some pretty... Yeah, I really want the Scorpion. Scorpion's my most wanted 6-star at the moment. They still need to fix a Omega Sentinel pause bug? Yes, absolutely. Won't change their minds about Molly. About what? Oh, Moleman? I don't know. Maybe they did? Who knows? Oh, Moleman Nerf will go live tonight, 10 AM. Why do you say that? Why is Moleman Nerf different? Why did, you know, Kingpin and King Groot bug fix went live yesterday and Moleman
Shut up and
didn't?
take my money.
Messiah's coming in with a 10.
Messiah 66 $9.99. Boo. You boo you and Obin poo poo water.
I shouted Messiah, but thank you. Thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate that. But yeah, tell me, it's like, why would this nerf go live at a specific time when every other update change already happened? I want to see the logic there. Okay. I genuinely am curious. Nerf fix OG Storm's lightning being tagged as physical con. Oh, interesting. Hard to explain without also showing it, but basically if you there is a problem with pausing. Basically, if you pause for 6 seconds and then you use special attack pause, which is meant to be 2 seconds, you lose the 6-second pause. And yeah, it's basically making her more annoying to use than it should be. I also think Nimrod is better than Omega Sentinel. Yeah, you know, that doesn't stop me from saying that I think Omega Sentinel is awesome. What's up, Lance? How are you doing? Don't think I want to change their minds because Jack said that they will reverse this update. Well, again, they might not have, but the Moleman buff change thing, bug fix thing, it is not live right now in the game. When King Groot bug fix is live, Kingpin bug fix is live. We obviously need to wait for what Kabam says officially, but the fact is that right now you are able to use Moleman like you used to, even though you were not meant to be, according to the update notes. Mr. Fantastic or Kingpin rank 4? Both. Well, I ranked up Kingpin first, but I want to rank up my Mr. Fantastic too. I do think both of them are good rank up choices. Kingpin versus Mallman versus Falcon. What about that? Very solid champions there. Man, screw wasps and mosquitoes. Oh, poor baby. In scale of the roster required 30 plus champs just make any deck. Based on BGs I've had so far. There is a fairly high entry level to it, yes. Without a doubt. 49 minutes to mention Battlegrounds. Let's see you on the road to recovery. Thanks, doctor. This is prediction after analyzing Kabam's mindset about the game. Well, I do think that they are definitely going to make this, like, make no mistake, this game within 1 year's time is going to look completely different. That's my prediction. Whether the game lives long time or short amount of time after that depends how well they implement these changes. It's kind of like this game would have never lived as long as it did, for instance, if Kabam never came up with Alliance War. An Alliance War and Alliance Quest is, you know, a big part of carrying this game for a really, really long time. But, you know, when we started playing this game, there was no Alliance Quest and Alliance War, and we thought of champions completely differently. Obviously, champions looked and acted completely differently, and the game evolved over time. The game has to change if it wants to survive. The question is, how is Kabam changing it? Yeah, friendly mode in BGs should be another very big thing that, you know, creates a lot of community things. You know, if then, you know, do the friendly mode in Battlegrounds properly, that is one of the best things they can do specifically for the community engagement of this game ever. Because then everybody can create as many tournaments as they want with as many specific rules as they want. It creates a perfect kind of like setup for creating footage, exciting commentary, you know, increasing stakes and stuff like that. For instance, you know, the whaliest of the alliances, you know, or somebody from the Whaley Alliance can announce an official tournament where winner, I don't know, wins $1,000. Imagine if $1,000 are on a stake, how much viewers it could draw in and how much of it, you know, pressure there could be in, you know, streaming those matches for the grand prize of 1K. You know, it would, and how many people would want to go for something like that, for instance, with like specific rule sets. Unfortunately, I do think that Battlegrounds also could, unfortunately, spiral out of control in specific parts of community with things like gambling and, you know, prize fighting and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens with that. Did they really go away with the nerf? Well, we don't know what is their official statement. What we know that the nerf is not live in the game and it should have been. People need some Omega Sentinel utility showcase. I think so. I think I do have a very good Omega Sentinel video on my channel already. But there might be time. I actually do need to make several champion showcases. I need to get, I mean, I know Ankit uploaded his Bishop video that he will probably want me to cover, that I want to cover as well myself. Omega Sentinel. You will need some Omega Sentinel utility. Okay, this game is gonna die just like because it's Marvel ecosystem, and the fact that obviously this game rolls around Marvel also, you know, significantly kind of improves its chances of survival. What was the King Groot bug? King Groot bug was basically -2 Furies every time he gained Furies. That was his bug. He started with 1 Fury instead of 3 Furies, and every time your Fury phase was about to start, if it said you're gonna get 8 Furies, you ended up getting 6 instead, for instance. So that was the bug there with King Groot. Well, Moleman's not nerfed. Again, we do not know if Moleman will or will not be nerfed. What we do know that Moleman at the moment in the game has not been nerfed, even though he should have been. So it could be either A, Kabam changed their minds about nerfing Moleman and he's not going to get nerfed at all ever. Or B, you know, somebody just fucked up in Kabam and, you know, didn't press the button or something, and they will, you know, fix that issue. So we don't know. But at the moment, he works fine. Green challenge. I actually have, if you take a look at your account progression guide, that within that video there's also all of Karina challenges ranked in order, basically, more or less, which ones are easier, which ones are harder. So type in your account progression guide or your account KT1, something like that. Yeah, that Thor video is doing well. I'm well happy with that video. We need to do part 2 then, I guess. You need to bring him in more Act 7 and things like that. I'll upload a part 2 easily too. I think they insisted of needing Moleman, it goes right. Well, we'll see what happens, Dali. Tile stream will. You need to change the tile stream or you will have to. Well, I mean, then I would probably need to change the thumbnail too. But it's okay, we have pinned comment and I prefer when people ask it straight up, I guess. Oh yeah, I like OG Thor way more than I like Thorax. Can you show all your rank 4s? Well, there's not much to show. It's top 5 prestige champions plus Nimrod, Kingpin, and Negative. So it's Silver Surfer, Dr. Doom, Omega Sentinel, Hercules, Thor Ragnarok, Mr. Negative, and Kingpin. Oh yeah, before Thor nerf, he was something else. We know how much this is basic. We do not know yet, no. I'm very interested in that though, because I do think it's probably going to be like the 20% again. I do think we're probably going to see those like 11k and 9k or something like that, which is 20% of a catalyst. In which case I'd be well happy with that. Because if side event gives us 20% and if those special objectives give us 20%, then that's a very, very big haul. Because keep in mind, getting Masters Alliance War Season, you know, gives you 20%. Any quality of life update in game? Well, the catalysts are displayed better. Like when you go to your stash, you immediately see how many you have in your inventory and stuff like that. That's a cool change. Another cool change is energy overflow, but it's apparently not working. And, you know, the biggest quality of life improvement right now is just increased inventory cap, which is a huge deal in my opinion. Oh, come on, really? Is it Moleman? Unnerf is just about fucking up this game again. The energy overflow also doesn't work. Some people lose. We'll see. It could be. It absolutely could be. But it also could be that it can be a mixture of both. It might not have went live by accident and they decide to keep it that way. Or it might be a deliberate decision. Fact is, we do not know until Kabam officially addresses it. So it's going to be interesting to see which one it is. Because either one of those things says us quite a lot about Kabam, obviously. Now now when the gates are removed, you mean for 6.2? I might try and redo it, but the thing is, in order for me to make a guide, I would need to go and do that piece of content. In order for me to do that piece of content, I have to figure out exactly what champions I can and cannot use, because I can't pretend that me going through with 80 rank 3 champions is going to be the same thing as you trying to explore it. So I have to specifically limit myself.
I am the Senate.
And that at the same time will mean that I can't use a lot of most popular champions because, you know, out of 80 rank 3 6-stars, how do you think the ones that are ranked up? They are the ones that you would probably want to use, except not as rank 3s maybe, or you wouldn't have as many of them as rank 3s. So it's, I don't know if I can make an objective guide right now for that piece of content. Yeah, Eternity of Pain is back today, so I'm going to be streaming it live. And yeah, we're gonna be dealing with it live today. Am I up and do Act 6 with just 5 stars? I could do it, but the problem is with 5 stars, again, I have stopped ranking up 5 stars for a very, very long time. And if I did that guide now, it would look much similar to guides from 2019 or 2020, because that's typically the age that my ranked up 5 stars are. And again, it wouldn't be an accurate guide. You know what I mean? Someone in news recaps didn't go into effect, that they were fixed a few hours later, at least people. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, like, but even Terex is, you know, what, 2020 champion? I have ranked up, I think, somebody else. Terex is one of the last ones. Anti-Venom might be the very last one which I ranked up for Summer of Pain. Yeah, with 5 stars, and yeah, again, you know, you can just quake the entire part. Well, taking recall now. Hold back some of the code. Is Black Ball taking 5% damage on his specials now? Oh, good night, James, by the way. I hope they... I don't think the rewards are gonna change. I really don't. I don't like Quake. I love Quake. Is there any news when Omega Sentinel is going to be fixed? No. I know for the fact that Kabam is aware of it. Because, you know, we made Kabam aware of it through CCP. It was like Finn's thing. He posted about it in our New Nation chat and made sure that CCP members forwarded to Kabam, but we don't know. Am I crazy or you did not? There is a reason for it, but don't worry. You know, still paid out the winners and stuff like that. But yeah, I did not release the video for the last week because we ended up doing a mistake where the EOP final week thing basically got completely overshadowed by the whole meme event, and so we kind of decided to leave it there. Basically, Finn and Sweden, somebody else cashed in. You can check with them if you want to ask Sweden or Finn. What did I miss with Molman? Nothing, eventually. At the moment, nothing. You know, if you have been, you know, living kind of under the rock in a sense, you probably did yourself a huge favor. at least very, very much so up until now. Because you skipped all the unnecessary drama. Just saying. Have you taken tier 5 CC in EOP rewards for 6-hour Awakening Gym though? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change it. 6.4 and a half, 6.2, it's like regular KVQ. I'm sure it is much easier. Can you make new Abyss guide for Karina and new champs? Well, I did make guides how to do Karina challenges. Who's the best counter on Night Carnage in 7.1? Don't remember. I have a guide for it, but I don't remember from the top of my head. I really don't. Allman could have been one of them. Sorry, I don't remember. Not how code management at all. Yeah, you know, they definitely do seem to have quite a lot of issues with that. But hey, what's up, Apathetic? Yeah, 6 stones are fairly small amount in Eternity of Pain, but you know, still something. The entire Eternity of Pain thing is the entire, again, it's just kind of it definitely, if Summer of Pain was like in the highest tier of the events, like, you know, the best of the best events that we have ever had in MCOC, that was where Summer of Pain was. And then Eternity of Pain is like 3 tiers lower, where it's, you know, it's not awful, but you know, nothing to kind of like write home about either. Seems packed this morning. That is. Stream is quite busy this morning, isn't it? And yeah, Gauntlet is well overdue of coming back, for sure. I've had that thing back ages ago. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? And I pushed myself level 2. That's one of the things I kind of really dislike, when you accidentally get yourself to level 2. It's kind of somewhat messy there. 50 for each would be perfect. Yeah, I think 50 would be fair. By the way, guys, yeah, we only have like 59 likes, and there's well over 100 of you in here. Hit that like button. What the hell? If you don't hit the like button, I'm gonna tell Kebab Mike. And you know how Kebab Mike gets when he's hungry.
Noah! Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you all right? How did...
Larry!
There we go. There we are. Updated version of Maze would be quite cool too, yes. The problem with Gauntlet returning is... Well, that's why I think when Gauntlet's gonna come back, they will almost definitely have a chapter 2 in Gauntlet. Some point, look at my Diablo guide and say it's crap. Okay. If my mic would slap the shit out of Larry. Nobody slapped the shit out of Larry. Yeah, basically at the moment, Kabam has not commented officially on this thing at all in any capacity. But they also have not nerfed Mallman. So who knows what's meant to happen. We'll see when Kabam actually updates us. What was that Gauntlet event again? It was basically 20 fights and a boss fight in a row in sections of 5 fights a pop. You could kind of teleport to the final boss within every 5 fights, but you know, if you want to get full rewards, you had to do all 20 fights in a row. With fairly big health pools, very hard fights, and you kind of, need to figure out a team of 5 champions that you can use to take down all of them and get to the boss. And there were several fights that were like legitimately kind of absolute nightmare without the perfect counter. And some of them that were absolute, roadblocks, like Sasquatch, for instance. If you couldn't deal with Sasquatch and his region, you just got stuck. There were so many people that got stuck on stuff like Sasquatch. Because, well, yeah. I have tried Torgen Foster and I don't like her at all. I was watching all those videos like Torgen Foster slaps now and stuff like that. I was like, really? It's like, do you guys get a different buff than I do? Because, she's about 10% better or 15% better than she was, and that's about it. And, she's definitely, 10 or 15% better. The problem is that she was so shit that she needed to improve by 200% if she wanted to be, relatively usable champion, so to speak. No, I don't think it was the one that for Guillotine 2099, no. So the title is clickbait. How is the title clickbait? The fact is that Mallman should be nerfed right now, he isn't. Right? Update notes say Mallman bug fix. Mallman bug fix has not happened. How is the title clickbait? Just being a little wanker. I hope you're... I don't know. It's like, I wish your mommy loved you more as a kid, maybe then you wouldn't be such a big cunt walking around streams. Does anything for clout? I wouldn't do you or your mom, but either way. Tell me more how much you love me and explain to me how is the title clickbait. No, explain to me the logic. Mallman was meant to be bug fixed. Mallman has not been bug fixed right now. So say to me again, how is the title incorrect? Like, I'm waiting here. I am waiting here, young man. Does my girlfriend know I came out of the closet now? Oh yeah, My girlfriend loves that, you know? All of a sudden, my fashion sense improved. Much happier to be out with me in public. I'm getting some more social credit victim points. And, you know, all in all, I must say that overall, you know, since I came out of the closet, our life has improved. Absolutely no issue there. But, you know, anything else super offensive that you could tell me? Aww. A big man behind the keyboard saying blatant fallacies. So, to you, my dear friend, I have only one thing to tell you right now.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Got something to you. I got something for you. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Aww.
You suck.
You two suck.
Aww. Again, explain the clickbaiter. Hey, the clockbaiters? Okay, let me know what clockbaiter means, but then at the same time, explain to me how is this a clickbait. Patch note says Mole Man's getting nerfed. Update goes live. Mole Man nerf doesn't. Explain the clickbait. You little weasel. Can you please go and find a definition of a clickbait and then recant it back to us and then, you know, pull the dots together and how it connects with this stream? I'll be waiting here. You can do your homework. You can, you know, we can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You can call a friend if you're, you know, incapable. If you don't have friends, you can call a mother or, you know, your grandpa. Maybe they know. And then, you know, explain to me how this is clickbait. If you need help from the audience, we can provide for that. I'm sure that there are a couple of people in the chat that wouldn't mind lending you a hand to cook together half-baked argument. Or, you know, if you need 50-50, then there's a problem because you're fucking wrong, and the other 50 is you're fucking wrong again. Until they announce the Nerf is off, stop putting out fake news on us. How is it fake news? Until they announce. First of all, you do not get to tell me what they do. Second of all, clearly something hasn't gone to the plan already. The fact that patch note says Mole Man's getting nerfed, and Mole Man has not been nerfed. That's fake news. It's a fact of reality right now. If you listen to the patch notes, Mole Man should be nerfed right now. So, until you figure out what clickbaiting is, how about you shut your stinking little pie hole, rethink the choices you are making in your life, because you sound like a petty little weasel shit. In fact, in past I have called other members of this community possum ejaculates, and now I think that I need to come up with new things, because possum ejaculate doesn't even describe the amount of logical fallacies you are trying to commit right now. Rusty beard looks like it smells. Oh, my beard. Oh, don't delete those comments. I absolutely love them. Blue cheese and ass, you know. Maybe your mama's ass. Oh, that's a good idea. You should go and ask your mom how this is a clickbait. Besides, I'll admit my beard does need a bit of trimming. But if I had to guess, the fact that you choose to focus on it probably means you can't even grow one. You're probably still stuck at that pedo stash phase where you, how about, you know, 6 pubes on your mustache and then you're very proud of it. And about like, you know, 3 pubes on each cheek, and that is what constitutes for beard on your face. Therefore, you probably won't comment on, you know, other people's beards. Either way, young man or woman, or it, I don't know, you might identify as a chipmunk or some sort of, I don't know, menopausal bear. I really don't know what your jam is, but I still would highly recommend looking up the definition of clickbait. And, well, for the sanity of people around you, you know, shut the fuck up. Because you're not only wrong, you're extremely unpleasant, arrogant, and stupid. There are very few things worse in this world than stupid people who have got confidence. So here we go. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, you menopausal squirrel. But this is not the place for you, unfortunately. So I'm gonna catch you around in the future, or hopefully not. But this is where our journey together ends. Remember, I can get to the barbers and shave that scruffy beard off. You can't go to a brain surgeon and ask for a top-up, can you? Whatever is happening in between your ears, unfortunately, you're stuck with. So, my piece of advice is, keep your mouth shut so nobody finds out how stupid you are. So, I think we're about done here. I duped Cap Sam. We're sigging in rank 3. I don't know about sigging. I do think is rank 3. Do you think Marvel's fallen off? Yes or no? I do think Marvel has taken a step back, yes. Well, the thing is that, I still have no hard feelings, People make bad life decisions every day, and ultimately, I wish for the best to everybody, even if they don't like me. It's another thing that, I don't necessarily wish to interact with those people. There are many people who I'd rather see leaving than coming. But ultimately, hope they have a good life. Most of these internet troll people typically are very sad and miserable in their personal lives. That's a very big part of the reason why they lash out on the internet. That, or they have been just utterly failed by the community that they have been raised in. Typically, those people are the ones that, have no social life, have no friends, that their parents don't particularly love them or beat them up, or, something else bad is happening in their lives. And it's just one of those things where, obviously when they are actively being confrontational, I'll stand my ground against them. But as far as they're not in my immediate vicinity, I do hope their lives improve. I do hope they seek some sort of help, find whatever makes them happier people, because no happy person behaves the way he did. And what he did, he came in, had a little keyboard fight with me or something. It doesn't mean that I wish him the worst things in life. No, not at all. And you, my friend, are a linguistic ninja. It's only because basement is my Oh, thank you, Slinger. That kid was flamed. Hey, whatever, is his kink. We don't judge here. Overage working? Overage what? Oh, you mean energy refill overage? No, I don't think so. I like Marvel wants to continue it forever. Yeah, me too. I'd be happy, but I can't deny that there are many things that they're screwing up for themselves right now. But yeah, of course I want, Marvel to do well for years to come. Why not? Yeah, I will go watch new Thor movie on Friday. Yeah, on Friday night we bought our tickets for, so I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, this is gonna be first Marvel movie that I go watch in cinemas since Spidey one. I mean, seeing as it was supposed to be a mole man didn't get nerfed and turned into WWF SmackDown, I guess it was a clickbait. Maybe. Rank 3 and unduped Halbuster to prepare my Ultron. or rank 3 Cap Falcon. I'd rank up Hulkbuster first, personally, I think. Why only one buff? I don't know. I heard they made Thor an imbecile. Well, they made him an imbecile for half of the Ragnarok as well, so, you know, I can tolerate the imbecile thing, it's just, so long as it's not over the board. But we'll see. My evaluation of the movie largely will depend on how they treat Thor, for sure. New season of AW is starting today, yes. Later, bro, sleep time. I'll see you later, man. Was nice having you here. Right, let's keep on clapping this. Awful season again. Well, the thing is, I really do think they need to buff the rewards first before anything.
Shut up and take my money.
Victor Armenta $4.99. First live, thoroughly enjoyed it and super informative, and appreciate your interaction with chat once again. Have a great rest of your day/night. Thumbs up.
Thank you very much, Victor. Appreciate that. You've been very generous today, and well, I hope you come back. I stream virtually almost every morning. Saturdays, Sundays, often I like to kind of have a blasé kind of attitude towards streaming, because Sunday is like the one day a week where I kind of want to sleep in, or like to sleep in. But yeah, and then obviously I do stream in afternoons quite frequently too. Like this afternoon, I'm gonna stream Eternity of Pain live, and we'll see how that goes. It'll be quite fun. But hey man, have some nice rest, and hopefully I see you around again. But yeah, no, definitely no Thor spoilers. Absolutely not tolerated here. We'll definitely be back. Glad to hear that. The video that Simon created for full. Yeah, I think I saw it. Not I think, but you know, I watched it while still very groggy in the morning, not long after waking up. But yeah, I did watch it. The only good thing about New Alliance for season is that yeah, Kingpin is gonna hit even harder in hazard chip lanes now, and some of the other stuff. That's true. Monthly quest with better rewards drops today. Yes, same time as Eternity of Pain. It drops in 8 hours from now. About 8 hours from now. Who should I rank to? Black Widow, Deadly Origins, Man Thing, Longshot, or Toad Unawakened for Act 7. For Act 7, Black Widow, Deadly Origins. Black Widow, Deadly Origins was surprisingly useful, and I used mine a ton even when she was ranked 2 still. When I had, like, you know, tons of rank 3 champions. In fact, you know, big part of the reason why I took my Black Widow Deadly Origins to rank 3 was the fact that she just somehow ended up being very useful for a ton of stuff in Act 7. I do think Kingpin is worth a generic, yes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I also think Kingpin is very much so worth ranking up, even unawakened. But yeah. I also do think that if you like Kingpin, if you use Kingpin, he's well worth a generic. 23 Furies with bug fixed King Groot and all. Nice. Yeah, King Groot can definitely slap quite big numbers too. I think I have gotten a few times in past over 20 Furies as well, and yeah, it slaps. King Groot was actually one of my rank 4 options too. King Groot, it was basically King Groot and Mr. Fantastic that I was in between the last 2 champions deciding. And then obviously I saw Valkyrie's Prestige and I figured maybe I'll try and get Valkyrie. And between Man Thing and Longshot, who would you give more priority for Act 7? Longshot. Really just pull null. Does he need to be awakened? Well, Null is a bit different in the sense that whether he's awakened or unawakened doesn't even really matter much. The big difference is whether he's, you know, 0 sig or low sig and sig 200. So, you know, you can do a ton of stuff with unawakened Null without any problems. 100%. But obviously, you know, if you do really like the champion, and if you want to speed him up and invest in him, then, you know, he needs to go up to sig 200, and then he has kind of like much quicker start in the fights, much less ramp up needed. So it's kind of like what you use him for, how much you use him type stuff. But, you know, sig 1 or sig 20 or sig 0, there's hardly any difference in case of Null. Since you run King Groot, well, if I ranked up my King Groot, I would have to put him in alliance or defense probably, so he wouldn't be in AQ anymore. They would roll back more on Nerf is because they're already in update. Do you think they'll have enough brain cells? Just that's the thing. I hope they do. I really hope they do have enough brain cells and just to drop the entire thing. Absolutely. That would be the perfect thing, where, you know, they say, like, you know, Mallman stays the same. Apologies for the fuss and drama. And move on. Never mention this again. Any messing up with Quake? Well, I haven't been playing Quake much at all recently, so there is that too. Joe Fixit is a bit of a beast these days, isn't it? Oh, come on, really? Come on, bruh. I miss my Suicide Masters. I actually had my Suicides on. I had to take them off to do the comparison video for Todd, Jane Foster and Kingpin. So, think about we'll find middle ground. That could be possible too. Saying Kingpin's worth generic in 2019 would get you Larry slap. That is very true, so yes. When Moment Crossbone still spite Jabbar, who should I awaken? 5 or 6 star? Do you have 6 stones? What mastery setups you run? Which game modes you want to focus on? Or maybe neither. You know. Remember, if you have an awakening gem, it doesn't mean that you need to immediately use it. Instant Act 7 completion, I'll go for exploration now. Yeah, sure, why not? Act 7 is very good content in terms of amount of effort required for the amount of rewards that you're getting. So yeah, go for it, why not? 5 star and then 544. Act 5 still 5 stars. Still probably do Molman. If he's not getting that, I would wait 3 days and then ask me that question again. That's what I would do. Okay, let's claim everything right here. Last variant to challenge prep. Come out to play. Oh, best of luck, man. Oh, you mean version 2. You're on rank 4. Kingpin now for my 5th rank 4. Nice, congratulations, man. Look at that. Arena wins. Extra 25 units right here. Sweet. We're at 2,900 units and we are closing in on 1.2 million battle chips. Right, that'll be it for today's stream though. Man, today was quite a fun stream. All in all, you know, what more you can ask for? We had a couple of super chats, we had a ton of questions, active stream, active chat, we have our own, you know, Doofy or Doofus the troll coming in here starting trouble. We had quite a bit of fun dealing with that. We played some awesome clips, and don't forget, when troll comes after you, you are responsible for
emotional damage.
And then, in general, I think it was a quite good start of the day. Other than that, you know, rest of the day also seems it's going to be quite busy. And, yeah, well enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for that, guys. And I'll catch you guys later. I have some videos to upload, some places to be, some things to do. Bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next